Hi everyone, Sara Willerson with the Horses Heart and Soul program in Pilot Point, Texas, here with you today. It is Sunday, October 22nd, and as promised, this is our more extended video version of just connecting with Serenade and her wisdom, and actually I think the whole, we'll see what happens, the whole herd and this bigger space. So on Sundays, our typical routine is it's everybody's day off. And, it's all important that we have a day of rest and not work and just to kind of recharge our batteries. And for this herd, they have a whole separate field that they're in for that. As you can see, it's big and expansive and they can run around and do whatever they want. And right before I let them out here, they were rip-roaring around in their regular 9-to-5 field. Being very clear of we want out, it's time to go, we need to expand and make space, and Serenade was definitely the one leading the charge and all of that. So today we are going to let her just guide us in our focus today on the wisdom that she wants to share, just building on what she introduced earlier and in the article that I wrote about with the experience with her of just, what's it like to take off those restraints we may be carrying and step into that beautiful, amazing light of who we all are, and to allow ourselves to expand into that bigger space of that. So another reason I wanted to show you all this space. So I'm going to join you in this. So I'm going to invite you, if you're not already, to sit down in a comfortable position, that you don't have any distractions or worries going on. Try to keep them in the background. I know it's nice to see them. I think it is anyway. I'm going to invite you I believe that's Serenade rolling around. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and take some really deep breaths. We had the wind working with us here today in Texas. Just notice if you're outside, what are the elements that are working with you? We're in the space where you are right now. Just really settle yourself into your body, letting your breath clear out anything that's a distraction or a have to, would, should, could. Just blow it out. And I invite you to join me in Serenade. I want you to see yourself using your imagination or in your mind's eye, or just knowing that you're there or feeling that you're there. Just in a sacred space that's important to you. Really let yourself be there. See all the topography around you. Are there mountains? Is it a big field? Is there water? Notice everything you can see and feel. Really let yourself be there. And I want you to see Serenade walking into that space if she's not already there with you. She's a big white mare. And take a minute and say hi to her. And if you'd like her to, she is willing to just point out around you some areas that you may have just some blocks going on, kind of like that coat that I wrote about in the article. Just so you're aware of what she sees, right? This isn't good or bad. It's not her judging. It's just her being helpful and showing you, hey, got something there. So just use it as information that she's sharing with you. You can thank her for that. And notice if these things, whether you're conscious of them or not, feel like they need to be there right now, because sometimes we need to have those things there just to get through our day, and they're there for a very good reason. Or if they feel like some that can maybe be shifted a little bit. Or like that coat I wrote about, just taken off and leave it on the ground next to you for right now. Just for the moment, because you can always put it back on. And now let's invite Serenade to point on you, maybe with her nose or her muzzle or however she's working with you, and just show you exactly where your light source is located. And on that spot that she shows you or directs you to, I want you to bring all your awareness and attention there inside. Really see where that is with yourself. This core light of who you are. See where it's nestled or setting. See how it's attached. See where the on-off switch is. And if it's not already on, turn it on. Again, if that feels right to you. And if you chose to turn it on, notice what happens inside your entire being and like this whole core of, you can't see my hand moving, and this whole core of your body from your neck down. Just notice what happens in there. And now let that light expand just outside of your being. So like outside of your skin. So like your skin's glowing with this light of who you are. Like you're all lit up. And just notice how that feels. To be lit up with your light. I feel tingles. I think it's pretty cool. And now just invite that light, or set the intention, whichever way feels right to you, just to expand out. All sides of you. Top, bottom, front, back, left, right. Notice what that does. Notice how it affects your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your physical body. Take a really deep breath, because this is you. This is you being the light of who you are. And the herd and I invite you to play with that this week, to walk with it. And to note, maybe even kind of keep a log or a journal of what happens when you cruise around like that with your light on, surrounding you, extending out from you during your day. Notice, how people interact with you, if it feels different, if your process is shifted in any way. Just observe. So I want you to just take a minute and thank Serenade in the space where you all met. Because we want to be respectful of her gifts and just honoring and expressing some gratitude to her for what she's sharing and willing to share as well. And knowing that her space is her space and your space is your space. And that we all respect everybody's boundaries in this practice. And so gently just taking some slow, deep breaths and slowly coming back into the space where you are. That all parts of you are coming with you. Another deep breath, really settling into this time and this moment where you are. And when you're ready to gently open your eyes. So thank you for playing with us. And check the written part of the newsletter after this, but what I would like to do, and my goal is to do, is that if you enjoyed this, I'm planning to start offering this on a weekly version. Just a easy guided meditation with either the whole herd or maybe one of them or a couple of them. And so if this is something that speaks to you or you like this venue, we'd love to have you join our herd, because these horses have such amazing wisdom to share every single day. Those of you who have worked with them already, you know this about them. And I am just trying to find different ways for me to shine my light and our light of what we do here out in the world in different ways. So I will, again, you can look at the written portion of this newsletter for more details, but I'm probably going to do like a subscription version that is financially affordable, because I do want everyone to be able to connect with these amazing horses. They just blow me away every single day. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Please feel free to share this with others. Help us get the word out about different unique ways of connecting with horses, especially in the virtual pasture setting. And until next time, happy trails.